Alright, thanks Juanita, and this is Dustin, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of the Screencast software. And while Juanita and Andy use Gene for these reasons right here, I am going to instead use Screenomatic. I found it to be a little more user-friendly, and I think the YouTube upload option is a very good idea. And for the PDF editing software, I'm going to use Foxit. This is what was used by the author, and I think it works like a charm. And for this demonstration, I will provide feedback for the paper written by my IC Journal undergraduate partner. Alright, so let's start. Alright, 2-1, so let's take a look at a few things that we can do to improve upon this paper. So first, I want you to look at this and right here. Have to be solved is perfect. Maybe it was just a slip of the mind, so we can just kind of take that out right there. And worldwide actually does not use a preposition, so let's go ahead and take out in as well. And also worldwide is one word. And the next thing I want you to look at is your use of articles. So you need to be careful when you're using a noun or a noun phrase. And I put a little V in front of all of your nouns or noun phrases so that you can see whenever you have to use an article. And I have a very helpful YouTube video right here that you can view just by clicking. And here's the video right now. I think it's very helpful, so you can take a look if you want. And also I gave you a couple exercises to practice your article use. Here's the first one right here. And here's the second one. Don't worry if you don't get everything right on your first try, but I recommend that you try them out at least once. Alright, so let's take a look at its and its. So if you're going to be using the possessive, you should use its, such as its timing, its evaluation, its solution. So now, if you want to use the contractive form of it is, if you want to shorten it is, you can use it apostrophe s, such as it's a social problem. This is actually very correct. Alright, and the next thing I want to talk about is use of second and third person pronouns. And since a social problem is a third person singular pronoun, we're going to put has. And since this news is a third person singular pronoun, we're going to put conveys. And this news as well is a third person singular pronoun, so let's put doesn't. Report as well, since this news is the main subject of the sentence, we're going to put reports. And this news used appropriate word, so a news article is going to use many words, plural, so let's use the plural words. And that's the only time that really happens, so that's great. And alright, let's go now to the bottom of your article on your opinion side and look at a couple of difficulties with tense, with simple present tense and simple past tense. Right here I circled I feel sad because when I heard that news, I felt sad. It's a past tense, so you can go ahead and put it in the past tense. And also right here, organization that has raised awareness of it. And this also happens in the past tense, especially using that has. So I'm going to circle it and let you put it in the past tense as well. So now we're going to go back up to the first paragraph of your paper. And let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 uses of this news in the beginning of these sentences. And one way to make your paper just a little bit better is to try to vary the word usage a little bit. I mean, you can use the situation, this, or just it. And I'm also going to link you to a thesaurus, which is going to be, there it is, and you can just click here. So right here you can type in the word, find a few synonyms for the word, and if there's a word you really know, you can use that. If you're not too sure, then I think you should go to the dictionary. At the dictionary you can find a few definitions of the word, and also on the right side here you can find some example sentences of the word as well, just to make sure you fully understand how to use it. And that's it for the demo. So I present to you the charming Andy Brown.